I'm Shauvon with Aloha Ladies, where we talk about beauty, wellness, small businesses, all things community here in beautiful Maui, Hawaii. Today I have Michelle with me from Maui Tutoring and Educational Services. Michelle has a master's in education and has worked as a teacher with children for over 20 years. She teaches pre-K through grade 4. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. This is beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, can you tell us a little bit about Maui Tutoring and how it all became and what inspired you to open it?
Absolutely. I'd love to. It's my passion, so I can talk all day about it, but I'll try to keep it short. Well, it started off, I've been a teacher, as Shauvon mentioned, and I started a school here on Maui. And then when the pandemic happened, we had to close the school down, and I wasn't ready to reopen right away. So I was weary with everything going on. And I thought, what are we gonna do? Like everybody else kind of panicked a few years ago. But I've always tutored, and I thought, kind of something just hit me right away. I'm going to tutor full time. These kids are going to need it. And I love doing it. I know the benefits of it. So I thought, this is what I'm going to do. So my husband helped me a little bit. We set up a classroom. We set up an outdoor area. We set up a gardening area. We have a little library, and it just happened very quickly. But yeah, it's turned out amazing. I've been helping a lot of families, and it's not just tutoring anymore. So it's evolved into much more. I do tutor one-on-one, but then I also have curriculum kits. These are kind of some examples that I have where I can cater to each individual child. So I put things together like kindergarten kits, preschool kits, first grade kits, things like that. I also offer multiple educational services, so ranging from a full curriculum from first grade to kindergarten. I actually have students that attend Maui Tutoring and they complete the full grade with me. And it's treated as if they're in a real school, only it's intimate, it's special. We still do report cards, we do conferences, we do big projects, and all the children who have done the full curriculum with me are excelling right now. So it's been successful, and I just love it. I'm so excited. I've worked in classrooms with special needs. I've worked in classrooms with children who have delayed developments. I have worked with children in traditional classrooms, Montessori settings. So I have a broad spectrum of different philosophies, different curriculums that I use, and I pull those to basically make an individualized curriculum for each individual child. So it's very specialized. So they're getting exactly what they need, and then even more. So that's one component to it, having such a big toolbox, basically, that I can just pull different resources. Another component is parent support. I love speaking with my parents. I love communicating with them and letting them know how their child is doing. They know that they can always come to me for advice on anything, to borrow books from the library. They can borrow materials. I'm always there for them, and it does feel like a family. Like all of the children that have been coming to Maui Tutoring the past couple of years, I've grown very close with the families. I feel like all of my students, they really bring my quality of life up.
For a parent or a caregiver, can you explain why one-on-one instruction is so important?
Yes, definitely. So one-on-one really gives the child confidence. They feel super special. And it's a great way for me as a teacher to see what they really need, to fine-tune it. I'm able to, step in if I see that they need a certain area that needs, extra work. We get right to it. And then also, if we master something, we can move on. We don't have to wait for a whole class to catch up. And then once we master that, I can still keep them challenged. So a lot of children might come to me, they might need help with just fractions or something, but then they usually end up staying because I end up, challenging them and giving them more.
Well, you are meant to do it. You are so amazing. So I have a question for you. With one-on-one instruction and school curriculum, if there's some students out there that aren't able to attend your school, do you have any way for them to do virtual learning or possibly homeschooling? Is there anything that you can help them out with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have to say from the get-go, I'm not very keen on virtual learning. It's not for this age. But that's okay. There's other things we can do. Virtual learning just doesn't give them that hands-on that they need, especially the young ones. They need to know how to hold a pencil. They need to erase, things like that. They need paper. So yes, so what I do is I offer kits. This is an example of just part of a kit. It's not the whole kit, but I give you the best resources in these kits. These are for families that just need help at home. The kits also include 3 visits with me throughout the year so that I can help keep them on track and make sure they're, following my instruction. So I send home kits for the parents if they're interested in that. And then, I follow up with them with some smaller visits just to make sure everything's going well. So there's that. And then there's also, I might see children just like once a month just to keep them on track. And I'll send the parents like mini kits, to last a month. So I cater basically to what parents need.
So if there's a family interested in Maui tutoring or to maybe get your services and your curriculum, how could they reach out to you? What's the best way?
The best way would be to call me. I like to talk. I think this is personal. This
Yes,
is about
it
your
is.
child, so I want to talk. So you can call me. The number is 808-500-8881. It's a very easy number. You could also text that number. You can check out Facebook or Instagram. It's called Maui Tutoring, and it's pretty simple. So I always get back to people right away, and I'm so happy to talk to you. So don't hesitate to reach out.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
You
you.
have made a huge difference in my daughter's life and so many children. What you're doing is amazing, and we really appreciate you in this community and for what you're doing for all of our children here. So thank you so much. I'm Shauvon with Aloha Ladies, connecting you with Aloha. Ahui ho.